Good morning, everyone. I am Priyanshu Vyas, and I am excited to explore the captivating world of quantum cryptography with a specific focus on quantum key distribution and the challenges and future direction that lie ahead. Let's dive into the slides and unravel the intricacies of this cutting edge technology. Okay, so first we'll move on to introduction to quantum cryptography. So this slide one introduces us the fascinating concept of quantum cryptography. It's not just a new method of encryption, it's a groundbreaking approach that utilizes quantum mechanisms to protect our data. The process involves converting data into quantum bits and transmitting it using polarized photons. The key features include its reliance on the quantum mechanical properties of single photons, providing enhanced security, and the ability to encrypt data for longer periods compared to classical cryptography. Yeah, so it's all about the introduction, and also two terms we used here. One is security and second one is the encryption length. So security is using the quantum mechanical properties of single photons will secure the communication or the messages, and the encryption length can like encrypt data for longer periods than classical cryptography as compared to classical cryptography. And so let's move on to fundamentals of quantum mechanism. It's important to for cryptography. So moving on to the second slide, this we delve into the fundamentals of quantum mechanisms that underpin quantum cryptography. It's built on the principle of quantum entanglement, where the state of one particle affects the state of another, even at a distance. This property allows quantum cryptography to perform tasks that are impossible of challenging with classical cryptography. Notably, attempting to read encoded data changes the quantum state, enabling the detection of eavesdropping. The most popular approach, the KAK protocol, is a four-step process facilitating secure communication without the need to share keys. Understanding quantum cryptography requires a strong foundation in mathematical skills, including linear algebra, probability theory, number theory, and information theory. So, as you can see onto the slides, we also specified the basics of quantum mechanism, which is first one is the wave particle duality, second is uncertainty principle, third is superposition, fourth is entanglement, and fifth is quantum computing, and the last one is the quantum cryptography, which we are just now focusing on. Also, the quantum entanglement and superposition are two defining effects of quantum theory. So, first of all, understand quantum entanglement. The exchange of quantum information between two particles at the distance is known as quantum entanglement. And example is in a superposition state, qubits can be correlated with each other. For example, the state of one qubit can depend on the state of another qubit. And similarly, now understand quantum superposition. So the quantum superposition, the uncertainty of a particle being in multiple states at a time. So it's the uncertainty of a particle and being in a multiple states at a time, at once or at a time. So in example, it's in quantum computing, superposition is described as the ability of a quantum particle to be the combination of all possible states in quantum computing. For example, is qubit can represent both A1 and A0 at the same time. So it's about fundamentals of quantum mechanism. And let's move on to the third slide, which is about the quantum key distribution. So this slide introduces quantum key distribution, a secure communication method that uses quantum mechanism to exchange encryption keys. This process involves sending photons or quantum particles of light across optical links. The inherent laws of quantum mechanism restrict the information accessible to potential eavesdroppers, and QKD, which is also known as quantum key distribution, can be employed to secure the transfer of sensitive data, such as large scale genome sequence data. As you can see on the left diagram, the Alice is sending data to Bob, and in between the public channel is used and the quantum channel is used, and in between the eve is there and the eve dropping is happening. So it's the procedure of quantum key distribution, and we'll further discuss it in the further slides. So next move on to the QKD protocols. QKD just now we seen quantum key distribution. So now let's explore various QKD protocols outlined here. So these protocols are designed to generate a shared secret key between two parties over a public communication channel, and their security is provable against potential eavesdropping attacks. So example includes the BB84 protocol, which is specified here, the first proven secure QKD protocol, and the SRG04 protocol, a more robust version of BB84, especially resistant to photon number splitting attacks. As you can see on the right hand side in the graph also, SARG04 is the robust version of BB84 protocol, which is also shown in the graph. Next, we'll move on to the applications of QKD in secure communications. So moving on to this slide, we discover the practical applications of QKD in secure communications. It goes beyond key generation, aiding in the detection and mitigation of interception. QKD ensures the security of sensitive data and identifies the presence of any third party attempting to access the key. So as you can see in the right side diagram, we shown the whole quantum key distribution like procedure. So in this diagram, Alice is sending data by encrypting it using a key to Bob, and Bob is decrypting the data using a key and getting a plain text or the message which is in the original form. So here for sending the ciphertext, we are using application link, and for communicating or the exchanging the encryption keys, we are using quantum channel, or you can see QKD module. First of all, the classical channel is also there. Now we are using the way ahead and using the quantum channel, as we are seeing in this quantum cryptography. So this QKD module, quantum key distribution module, helps us to exchange both the keys, and once they will get their keys, like shared their keys, they can encrypt or decrypt the data, as you can see in the diagram. Okay, and it has several applications in secure communication, like generating and sharing secret keys, as you can see in the diagram, detecting and mitigating interception, and the third one is detecting the presence of any third party trying to look at the key. Okay, so let's move on to the further slide, which is our slide number 6. So it's about quantum resistance cryptographic algorithms. So this slide brings us to the realm of quantum resistance cryptographic algorithms, also known as the post-quantum cryptography, which we'll see in the next slide also. So the goal here is to develop cryptographic algorithms secure against quantum computers. So it's the primary goal. We have to develop a cryptographic algorithm which can secure us against the quantum computers, which is the very powerful computers we can say till now. So notable examples of algorithms includes Kyber, Dilithium, and FIO Trusted Exchange, which is also known as a TX. And quantum resistance cryptography offers protection against future threats also, making it challenging for both quantum and classical computers to break encryption keys. We are more securing it, and as you can see difference, now we are using some quantum algorithms, and before in the classical cryptography we are using symmetric key encryption, symmetric and the public key encryption, which is highly vulnerable. Let's move on to the slide number 7, which is about the post-quantum cryptography, which just now we seen in the slide number 6, discussing in slide number 6. So it includes hash-based signatures, code-based signatures like cryptographies, and multivariable cryptography and lattice-based cryptography. So in this slide delves deeper into the post-quantum cryptography, emphasizing its development of algorithms resistance to both quantum and classical computer attacks, as we see in the slide 6 itself. This algorithm often public key in nature and are referred to as quantum proof, quantum safe, or quantum resistance. The CISA initiative is actively contributing to this field, building on efforts from the Department of Homeland Security, which is also known as DEHS, and the National Institute of Standards and Technology, which is also known as NIST. Now let's move ahead and go to the slide number 8, which is about the challenges and future directions in the cryptography, like quantum cryptography. So as we move to this slide, we confront the challenges facing quantum cryptography. Technical complexity, cost, limited range, susceptibility to side channel attacks, and interflexibility for upgrades or security patches pose significant hurdles. Other challenges includes noise, loss, inference, and decoherence. Quantum cryptography demands sophisticated hardware and software as we have to work in the quantum space. So its implementation is not as straightforward as is in the classical systems. As you can also see in the right side diagram, further challenges includes standardization, which includes standardization initiatives and security level benchmarking. So for security on the quantum level, we have to take care of all these parts, which are energy consumption and optimizations for IoT nodes and for cryptographic software for differently, and internet protocol redesign we have to do for quantum space. And also computational resource constraints include key size, storage, performance, key generation speeds, and also execution time under the performance. We have to take care of all these aspects, and it may be uh, come up with a hurdle if we don't see and overcome this overseas. And also it includes technological processes like quantum computing, quantum attacks, classical attacks, and as a security perspectives, attacks are a mode of the threat things. We will take care of it and overcome these things. Physical attacks, IoT hardwares, all this includes, and all this includes in the challenges. And some future direction of quantum cryptography are like development of large quantum computers, so it can more powerful and more secure, and the possibility that computers could break modern cryptography, so we have to develop according to it, and need for new cryptography methods to protect against quantum computers, as we seen in. And some more challenges and future directions includes increased infrastructure cost and insider threat risk, further complicated the landscape. Looking ahead, we must prepare for the development of large quantum computers and the possibility that quantum computers could break modern cryptography, and the necessities, the exploration of new cryptographic methods to protect against quantum computers. We have to face these challenges and work accordingly, and also perform something in future which, which can dealt with the quantum computers, and this necessities will perform the new explorations of cryptographic methods to protect against us the quantum computers, which are highly robust, and we can use different protocols, we can build different algorithms and to deal with the different threats, risk, and infrastructure cost also we have to take care about. So this is all about the challenges and future directions in this slides. Also, let's move on to the like conclusion. First of all, conclusion. So in conclusion, quantum cryptography is not just a theoretical concept. It is a practical and the commercial application of quantum information principles. So it offers unparalleled security, detection of eavesdropping, and a secure avenue of communication. So quantum cryptography provides unconditional security even against the threats posed by future quantum computers. So we are developing for future technologies now itself, and it promises a future where communication can be achieved with total security. So in these slides we dealt about security, long-term security, eavesdropping, and communication, as you can see in the slides also. So let's finish this. And yeah, so I'd like to express my gratitude to each one of you for hearing me to patiently on this like exploration of quantum cryptography. Thank you for your attention, and I am open to any questions or discussions you may have on this existing and evolving field. Thank you so much. Thank you.